We're not gonna do it, but, I mean, there's no time limit on this, so am I correct in assuming... Now, anyone in chat who happens to know, feel free to just reply. You don't need backseat passes if I've asked the question directly. If it says no time limit, could I accept the mission now and do it later? Much later. When I've got, like, several capital ships and entire wings of fighters, where if the Argo Federation are, like, a little bit put out by the fact that I did it, if they can prove it, which... if they know what's good for them, they won't do. Would that be the right idea? Aavak, you could mess up corrupt the entire stream VOD, and I wouldn't care. I'm vibing to some music from X3, and I'm achieving oneness with the universe. Periapsis, try not to achieve too much oneness. Because what you don't want to happen is for you to suddenly expand your mind and start zooming out. And just flying through the lower atmosphere, the upper atmosphere, zooming out even further. Your consciousness expanding until the Earth is just falling away before you like a tiny little drop, and keeps falling away until all of a sudden the whole universe seems to expand and then shrink down and you realize you're actually looking at a dewdrop on the petals of a rose. Because if that happens, I've got some very bad news for your immediate future. Extremely bad. You're going to go through some shit, my friend. So honestly, even if there is that potential in you, I recommend you just ignore it. You just live your best life right now and don't have to worry about any quartet or, taking on the Crimson King or, the whole mid-world. Just leave that behind. It's so much easier. I'm playing No Man's Sky and listening to the music and the stream. It is lovely. It is lovely. It's lovely to have you here, ladies. Yeah. This shit can't be worse than the last 2 years, honestly. Alright, we're going to accept this mission. I'm just not going to do it.
I can count on you.
Did you now? That's totally not going to happen anytime soon, though. Alright. Let's reverse. Right. Let's continue the scan. You know what? Going around the station and finding stuff is a lot more fun than I initially thought it would be. I apologize, Chef, for putting it off for so long. I'm gonna be honest, so much fun stuff in this game. I can hear something. Just can't... I think it's static, or it could just be engines. I don't know. But there's so many different things you can do. This is amazing. Everyone was telling me to scan the stations, and I was like, it sounds like main quest stuff. And you know what I feel like about main quest, especially in the bloody sandbox game. It's like the most awful thing in a sandbox game. It's bad enough in an RPG following the main quest, but doing it in a sandbox game, that's just ruining your own fun. But no, you were right. I was wrong. I'm a big enough man to admit that I was foolish. I see you over there. Nice try, Sparky. What the heck? First and foremost, what the heck are you? And secondly, what the heck was over there? What is that? Is that a drone? I'm not familiar with that icon. It looks like a drone. No idea. The problem is, now that I know that this is so fun, every new station I go to is going to be like 20 minutes of just flying around looking for signals. Aww. Scallywag. Tease. But as chat mentioned, sometimes they're just not going to have something for you to do. Sometimes they're just going to be empty data points unless there's something else going on. Which is fair. Can't have all of that at once. This isn't Skyrim. I can't do or rather Oblivion. I can't spend 40 minutes in the first city I go to just looking for quests, and then spend the next 4 hours completing them all, and then the next 7 hours finding all of the new quests that have unlocked because I've just completed those last quests. And after 17 hours of gameplay, I still haven't left the first town, and Lady Sheilab has almost completed the game. Not that that has ever happened, and I'm speaking from experience. No, no. Got over here. Anything fun? Really liking this music though. Definitely times that chat is 100% being misleading. I mean, yes, occasionally. The dapplings aren't always dapper. Being dapper all the time is exhausting. You're kind of like a pet in The Sims. You've just got to give them a roll of newspaper to destroy every now and then, because if they don't get to destroy it, then it's just going to tire them. They're going to get too worn out from being good. And eventually badness. Definitely something around here somewhere. Where is... Ah, there we are.
Keep it to yourself. I have work that needs doing. You're taking a big risk by broadcasting. So if you decode this transmission, keep it to yourself. I have work that needs doing. Are you interested in a job?
I might be. Another destroy. Another one against the Argon Federation. A former associate of mine has parted ways and decided to build a station directly competing with my own. As revenge for this little betrayal, I'd like to see them distracted by a small scare on their station. All of the defenses being destroyed at once, so this should be done quietly to ensure maximum effectiveness. What do you mean, destroy them all? Because that sounds... Sabotage station turrets. It sounds more than a sabotage mission. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. That sounds very much like you want me to blow them up. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that. I was told that the targeting computer definitely does something for mining, yes. Whether that is true or not, I couldn't tell you, but it's definitely what chat said. And it makes sense, because the targeting computer would allow the ship to rapidly acquire targets as it splits asteroids up. So I was just going with that. Okay, we're moving away from the signal. We need to be in this direction then. There's definitely a signal somewhere around here. And honestly, just getting an opportunity to fly the ship around a little bit more aggressively. Because I'm becoming more confident with the ship at this point. I'm starting to believe, chat. Starting to believe. We'll be dogfighting in no time. I'm totally not going to do that mission first, though, mate. I'm sorry, but that's a mission that I will eventually do after 48,000 hours in the game. In-game hours. Which, for all I know, they're actually synchronized with real-time hours, in which case, maybe a little bit sooner than that, but we'll see. Definitely feels that there's static somewhere. Oh, no, that's my thrusters. Okay, never mind. Okay. No, nothing more on this side. How about up here? Let's go up the spire. And the thing is, I absolutely love that you can build all of this. That's the part that really gets me. Is the fact that this isn't just some NPC structure. This is absolutely something that we could build ourselves to this scale. Because most of these are like the modules the station is made of. I think that might be all of them though, chat. I love seeing all the little shuttle traffic moving around as well. Oh, we are picking something else up. Down here. There we are. Oh, okay. So these are just spawning as we go, apparently. Because I'm fairly certain this wasn't here the first time we came around.
Are you interested in a job?
Maybe. Okay, scale packed, plate packed. This is a hard difficulty. Mission type board and demonstrate your skill. Do you think you've got what it takes to fly, fight, and celebrate alongside the greatest heroes of the galaxy? Luckily for you, this might be the right opportunity to impress the big guys. We all had humble beginnings, so what would you say to boarding a capital ship? Just kidding. A regular trader will do for starters. A huge one like this. The local authority might confuse your display of heroism with the actions of a criminal. There's a small chance that the law might mistake the heroic deeds that you are doing for those of a common criminal and a freighter thief. We can only lament their confusion and their lack of understanding of how the world really works. I'll take it, but we're not going to do it for a while.
I knew I could count on you.
Okay.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Right now I'm just picking up missions for the time being. Honestly, a big part of what I'm actually doing is simply flying and just enjoying it. And there is something so cathartic about doing this with the stick and throttle. Whoosh. I'm not super confident enough to be able to do that at high speed, but well, I say as I'm traveling at 180 meters a second. It's fine. Could I dock, please?
Docking granted.
Hey. Right down. Line up everything. And there we go.
Successfully
180 meters a second is like half the speed of sound, so quite slow set. I mean, okay, yes, slow for a spaceship, but still pretty fast for a human. Let's be honest now, 9. That's still pretty swift. When you get close enough to a docking module, it often auto-acquires permission. Really? Oh, okay. Docking computer 2 best investment. That's quite interesting. Right, okay, so mission manager. Where are the missions in here? This is a general call for anyone looking for excitement and adventure, the opportunity to serve as part of the great military body. We're looking for a fit and healthy Marines that are willing to help us in any of our boarding operations. Each should be trained as described below and brought or make their way to the following location. Seeking 1 Marine. Delivery location. It's barely worth it. I mean, again, I guess I'll accept it just because I don't mind filling up my quest log. But we are not going to... I'm going to set the mission to inactive. Though, someone just mentioned in chat, actually, if your ship gets blown up, then you will automatically fail the missions. Right. That is a reason why I should be a little bit more cautious, I suppose. I'm assuming that there is a penalty to standing for failing a mission. That definitely could be a thing. Weapon component factory. I really would like to deploy some scanners there if I could. Just so I know. In terms of our scanners, the ice refinery and pretty much that's it. We don't need any more than that, I would say. Alright, so I didn't realize that lockboxes would show up on the map. So I'm starting to think that maybe, in actual fact, I don't need these nav beacons after all. I think that nav beacons are more for things that I don't have any other deployable nearby. Or trackable, I should say. I'll bear that in mind. Imagine flying around the ISS at half a Mach, though. I'll guarantee that someone at flight control would be pitching a fit. Yeah, no, exactly. Is it called Mach or Mach? Because I would have said Mach. It's definitely not match or Mach. But oh, Kalissa, thank you so much for the resub there. 91 months. That has been a long-ass time. Mock. Okay. It has been quite a while, though. Alright. Let's have a look at the time. It is 3:30. I need a tea break, chat. I'm not ready to stop streaming, though. I really probably should, because I need to get things recorded for my main channel. But I'm having too much fun. God damn it. So we're going to go on tea break. And when we return from said tea break, we're going to follow this to wherever it goes and start scouting that area out, I think. I think that makes a lot of sense. 3:30... Oh, no, sorry, it's 3:30... What did I say, AM, PM? It's 8:27 AM. We've been streaming since 10 PM last night. However, it's been 3 hours and 30 minutes since my last cup of tea. So, see you around, Lino. Anyway, we're going on tea break. I shall be back in a couple of minutes. In the meanwhile, I'm going to let you watch the ships, I guess. So I'm going to get up and we're going to go outside and we're going to ship watch. We'll watch all of the cool spaceships. I can't get up there. We'll watch all of the cool spaceships from over here. That way we can see the big ones as well. Maybe. If there are any. I don't know. Hopefully there are a few. Only people wearing trousers can use these elevators. Right. We'll stay about there. Okay, I shall be back very, very soon. I should socially press F2 a couple of times. Can I? Oh! So, whilst I'm on the station, I get to watch the whole station. I didn't realize that. Kind of cool. Alright then, chat. Do you want to watch the whole station, or do you want to watch the hangar and watch the ships come and go? Your call on that one. Jackety Look would like hangar, so would Nutalot and CEO of Alcorp, and Shatasona, and Kaiju, and okay, everyone wants to watch the hangar. Fair enough. We shall watch the hangar then. Alright. Back in a couple of minutes, chat. Don't worry, chat. We're back now. So those rude ships... goodness. There's a ship down there, I suppose, but... Alright. So... what had we decided to do, chat? What were we going to do?
There.
Hello.
Hello.
How much are you? You're 13k.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. What was our quest? What's needed? Morale, boarding, Argon Federation, delivery, Argon. This person. I mean, okay, sure. Set to active. You would fit that bill. You've got more than enough boarding and more than enough morale. Let me just double check before I hire you for no particularly good reason. It is morale and it is boarding. Okay. Well, we'll make a little bit of money on it.
Hello.
Hello. Love your hair, by the way. Could you get into the Unsinkable? As a Marine. Hire.
You won't regret this. I'll work hard for you.
Thank you. I'm glad to know. Okay, acquired Marine. Now undock. I'm afraid that we don't have much room. You're going to have to get in the Pokeball with everyone else. Okay, so next on the list of places to go. Oh, we have to go to down here anyway. Oh, yes. I approve. Alright, chat, should we do this manual, or should we just watch our pilot do it? You know what? Sod it. We're going to do it manual style.
Hello.
You're going to have to get into the Pokeball as well. Hope you're fit. May I post a clip? If Lady Sheilab or Kalissa can sort you out with that, by all means. Alright, let's undock. And out we go. All I can read when I see that, when I read the Unsinkable too, is the Unsinkable. Wow. Maybe the next one, sure. Now we're gonna do this manual style. Let's boost. Now, chat. Quick question. I'm gonna form a queue because British. However. Do I need to request docking permission to use this gate? Did I play the older parts of X as well? No, I did not. Oh, well, actually, I think I may have had X3 and played it a little bit. But we're talking like a long while ago now. And it would have been a very little bit. Probably I put more hours into this already in this one stream than I did before. Am I English or am I Welsh? I'm Welsh. Cymro, do we? I can speak Saesneg very convincingly, though. Because I took it seriously when I was learning a second language. In fact, I probably speak more correct English than I do Welsh because, you know, I learned Welsh passively as I was growing up, so I learned all of the shortcuts as well. Whereas with English, I was graded on, well, I guess I was graded on Welsh too, but I was graded on English that was the only kind of English that I learned. Whereas the Welsh, I was speaking that all over the place. You're Welsh, what? I know, right? Surprising. Oh, did you just say you speak sea snake? Yes, I can speak Parseltongue, don't you know? Say snake. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I said I can speak English in Welsh. Yeah.
Entering black hole.
Say snake is
5.
is how you say English in Welsh. All right. Okay, then, map. Tell me your secrets. What have we discovered? We've discovered a defense platform and a medical supply platform. All right. We're gonna head over here first. Flyby. And then we're going to drop off a scanner. And it's done now. Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't have a Welsh accent. It's because I'm not speaking Welsh. Like I said, I took learning my second language very seriously. Alright, okay. It's good enough for me. Alright, I can see a couple of stations nearby, so let's first scan. I just... Oh, balls. My accent shifts fairly aggressively depending on which language I'm speaking. Oh, wow, twice in a row. It doesn't take me very long for my Welsh accent to become extremely dominant. It takes me moments of speaking Welsh for it to start sounding out, but it can take me a couple of minutes then of speaking English for my English accent to start kicking back in. I'm really glad that doesn't damage the ship because it sounds horrific when it happens. I thought you were French. Right. I does not know what to say to that. Okay, so that's the station we got to... There aren't too many stations down here, it seems. Alright. Let's drop my...
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
Alright. Are you talking to me?
We found nothing. You can go.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I don't think a single satellite is going to work there. Hello, I'm a random who popped in to see what X4 is like. Been really tempted to pick it up to play between Star Citizen sessions. Looks really good. How easy is the new player experience? Well, I am playing with the base game. I don't have any of the expansions. The first thing that is quite nice about this game, and is not at all common, is that the expansions can be added mid-save file. And apparently they all work. The new sectors that are added in, they're just a case of, oh, these gates are now online and you can now travel to those locations. There doesn't seem to be anything that is added, like, mechanics-wise. most of it is like new starts, new ships, that sort of thing. Plenty of stuff that will enhance the experience you have, but can be added mid-game, sort of thing. So that's pretty nice. Outside of... Oh, let me just get up there and see if I can't find the right way in. Why has that pinged me? Is that not usually the sound that's made if something is an enemy? No idea what all that is about. Oh, were they a criminal, perhaps? Sorry for getting distracted there. Let me finish answering your question. But in regards to the stuff that DLC adds, from what I understand, from what I read and what chat told me, none of it is anything that you'll miss if you just start the game with vanilla, and then to see whether you like it and then add in later. It's all kind of plug and play in that regard, which is really, really nice. Because, you know, obviously if it's not on sale, then it can actually total up to not an insubstantial amount of money. In regards to... Ooh, let me get out of your way. Oh, no, you're a big boy. Never mind, I wasn't in your way to begin with. In regards to the new player experience, I'm playing with the base game. There are 3 starts, and each of the DLCs adds, from what I can tell, 2 new starts, at least.
Don't let them get away!
Oh, okay. Never mind. On it. I think they're already gone. Such scallywags. I think they're gone. No, they're not. Weapons assigned to the active weapon group. What?
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo load.
What do you mean scanning my cargo load? I'm after some.
You can go. See? Just your everyday model citizen.
Oh, it wasn't me. Never mind. I could match speed, but I want to say I want to catch up to them. I don't know how far away they are, though. Can I not select them? Actually, I think there is a way to select. But, is it this? Yes, it is.
B.
Okay, now you're in a position where I can't easily fire on you. Scallywags. I should have done that earlier. Again, learning the game as I go. Let's see if I can't get a firing solution on you that isn't going to hit the station if I miss. Ah, damn it, they got in there. Balls. Okay, my bad. There are new starts. I'm not starting with it. I just wanted a plain Jane beginning. No, like, story mission stuff. What I was told was that the starts, the DLC starts kind of push you in the direction of story. And whilst there is a story even for the young gun start, it's much less heavy-handed with encouraging you to get involved in it. And for a space sandbox, that was kind of what I wanted, really. Now, is this where the docking bays are? Yes. They're at the top, the front and back. So let's go ahead and request docking permission.
Docking granted.
There we are. I've had a pretty easy time of getting into this so far. And personally, I think I've enjoyed it more for having a much less hands-on
Please halt.
experience.
Scanning your inventory.
I'm trying to dock me. This is an awful time to try and ask me to please halt.
You found nothing. You can go.
Uh-oh. Oh, we went a little bit over there. Let's reverse a bit. There we go. Oh, still a little bit over. There we go. Perfect. Thanks for the response. Sorry, it was so all over the place. I was again quite distracted with the news station. But yeah, I've definitely had more fun, I think, playing with just the vanilla start with no real expectations or kind of guidance from the game beyond simply, hey, you can do a couple of these things, but here's your ship, just knock yourself out. But that might be a very much a me preference to how to play. The other ones definitely have more structure and more narrative cues on what to do to get into the action, and there seem to be a lot of different options in terms of those DLC starts, which give you guidance and kind of a structured beginning, focus on different elements of the game. Yeah, there is apparently a really good modding community. Like someone else was saying earlier that there's like a whole Star Wars conversion mod out there. There's custom starts you can do, and there's currency with that based on past objectives earned, so you can give yourself a head start. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize it was like meta progression. That's pretty awesome. Played Star Sector recently. Was looking for something more. Yeah, I would say that this is more than Star Sector, definitely. Right, so we are now here. What do you mean? Is this not the right one? Ah, scallywags. I thought it was. Never mind then. Poop.
Docking permission granted.
Oh, that's my fault, isn't it? Okay. I will deploy a satellite while I'm in, while I'm fairly proximate to this place, though. And travel drive. Anyone ever play Mankind? Can't say I have. I like the idea of owning my own megacorp and running a bunch of stations. Yeah, no, that's definitely something you can do in this. I mean, early on, you're probably only going to be running a couple of ships, maybe. But as you build up money, you'll start accruing stations and getting all sorts of things like that going on. This is much more empire management in the end game. When you get to end game, when you get to end game, typically you can eventually get to the state where you kill off all the other major factions if you want. That's a long journey, though. I typically do a more of a pirate start or work with just one faction roleplay-wise. Thank you very much for answering those questions, though, Kalissa. It's always great to have someone pretty knowledgeable in chat. What the heck is to my right now? Can you see that, chat? Let me move the mouse. This. Wonder what that is. In fact, let me bring up the map. Don't know. Thanks for answering my questions, all. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. Actually, I think I've got flight assist turned off. Maybe I should turn it back on. No. In case you didn't know, you can move your FP character's head with the arrow key, so look around. Yes. If I want to, I can do stuff like that. And let's break there. I think we'll deploy another satellite around here. That should cover both of these stations. Yes, it does. Advanced electronics and Argon scanning array. Scanning array factory. Ooh, that might be something important. Right, well, let's go first and dock. Get this mission done. And hello. Looks like it's going to be an open top to dock, much like the last one. You can also turn off your cockpit so you can actually see where you're going a little bit easier. Alright, let's get docking permission.
Docking granted.
Thank you. Oh. I may have just smacked into the station a little bit. My bad. Oopsie. Didn't have the clearance that I thought I did.
Successfully docked.
Welcome.
So, it feels to me that X4 has a smaller map than X3. Is that right, or am I wrong? I really couldn't tell you, Tiberius. What happens if you fly too close to the burning star? No idea on that one. I just saw a commercial for air in a can. Has anyone else seen that one yet? It's just too bad they didn't have Mel Brooks' voice. Ah, Spaceballs. Okay. Ship information. We want to go to the missions. Who do I need to go and talk to? Someone, apparently. To head out there. Okay. Well then. Let's get up. And let's go talk to the right folks. Hello. Unless this is not a thing that I... We're on the Acquire Marine section. What? I assumed that I already had acquired the Marine. Am I just misunderstanding this? Each should be trained as described and brought to make their way, or make their way to the following location. Arc Scanning Array Factory I. That's where we're at. Did that just say keep children away from the airlocks? Well, I actually hired a Marine, though. That's the thing with this.
Elite. Vanguard.
I hired a Marine with those stats. The veteran Marine. It's a 1-star Marine with and a bit in both morale and boarding. Do I need to... Do I perhaps have to have her not be on this ship? Because that could be a thing.